Hi there bronies out there in YouTube land. It's Hawkman again, and welcome to part 3 of my pony analysis series. Pony analysis number 3. This time it's that winged wonder herself, the element of loyalty, Rainbow Danger Professionalism Dash. With that rainbow streak mane cutting through the sky, she certainly has earned her place as Ponyville's top flyer and knows it. With her powerful sonic rain boom, she'll blast onto the scene so fast she'll make Chuck Yeager's head spin. However, she's equally known for impressive self-confidence and devotion to her friends. Personal perspective. Rainbow Dash seems to be the most popular pony in the fandom, or at least one of the hardest to miss. She seems to me to have the lion's share of merchandise about her. Damn it, she's pushing my male rarity shirts off the racks. Where are my men's rarity shirts? And to be honest, she's not near the top of my own personal list. It's not that I hate her or I can't see the value she brings to the show. She definitely does, but I just have some issues with her that I'll get into later. Now, Rainbow Dash is the element of loyalty, but what does that really mean? Well, she's not going to abandon her friends, as seen in the second half of the pilot. But is that the only instance of her loyalty? Not at all. For one, let's look at Griffin the Brushoff. When Dash is reintroduced to one of her old friends from flight school, Gilda the Griffin, it becomes clear to the audience that Gilda's a bit of a jerk.
Hey!
Please excuse me.
I'm walking here!
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just trying to...
I'm sorry! Why don't you just watch where you're going, doofus?
But I...
Okay, a total jerk. But hey, she's not being loyal to Gilda. She abandons Gilda in favor of her new friends. Well, to me, an important part of loyalty is integrity. Loyalty shouldn't be blind. It involves taking a stand for what's right. It includes doing right by your friends, even if it's calling out bad behavior. And once Dash's stance on Gilda's behavior was made clear, Gilda took herself out. So to me, loyalty means standing up and taking a strong stance when your friend is being bullied, too. Even when the bully himself is a former friend. Just as the other elements should be taken to the extremes, not everyone deserves kindness at all times, not every moment needs laughter, etc. Loyalty doesn't mean total, unflinching devotion. What it does mean is that you don't give up on your friends or sacrifice the needs of others for your own. And there are great examples of this in the first 2 seasons. Particularly her not giving up on Fluttershy and Hurricane Fluttershy. However, the real shining examples of loyalty are in Season 3, a season that I otherwise didn't really care for, to be honest, but it did produce some great Rainbow Dash moments. She is the shoulder for Scootaloo to cry on and gives her the guidance of a big sister figure when Scoots reveals her fears. And then in Wonderbolt's Academy, we see her paired with a new pony, Lightning Dust, who's something more of a reckless mirror image of Rainbow Dash. And one that we see is very similar to Dash at first, but then we realize she lacks her integrity. So when Lightning Dust is seemingly promoted for her recklessness and risky behavior, which includes creating a tornado that nearly killed the rest of the main 6, Dash decides to quit. She's not about to stand by this, sacrificing her friends for personal gain. So that's loyalty right there. I think her loyalty is probably put the biggest test in Season 4's Rainbow Falls, when she is given the chance to join alongside the Wonderbolts in Cloudsdale's Pegasus Relay team for the Equestrian Games, while abandoning the somewhat weaker Ponyville team. This to me is the ultimate test of her loyalty, hitting her personal ambition and goals head-to-head with the idea of letting down her friends. Ultimately, loyalty wins out, of course, but not without a great deal of conflict and consternation on Dash's part. I also have a mini rant about that episode, but I'll leave it for another video. However, Dash isn't just loyal, she's also super driven and competitive. She hates to lose.
I hate losing.
Hell, that was kind of the entire point of Fall Weather. Her competitive spirit gets the best of her in her competition with Applejack, even driving her to the point of cheating during the running of the leaves. Remarkably, she's actually matured a bit on this point, which is why she basically acted as the voice of Sandy during the Wonderbolt's Academy. However, as the most recent episode, Rainbow Falls, shows, she still has much of that fire and competitive spirit within her. She knows that she's the best and she wants to prove that to everyone. Unfortunately, that leads right to one of her flaws. Not only does she know that she's the best, she will tell you that over.
I could clear the sky in 10 seconds flat.
And over.
What about super ultra extreme awesome amazing?
And over.
Especially when you got me around being better than the rest of us.
Yeah, she's kinda cocky. This leads to episodes like Mysterious Ne'er-do-well, where the message seems to be, don't be a cocky, arrogant, boastful jerk. In fact, a lot of the conflicts I feel in her episodes revolve around her ego and her pride. Fall with Her Friends was about her desire to prove herself to be the better athlete than Applejack. In May the Best Pet Win, she constantly overlooked the uncool but dependable pet, the tortoise, in favor of the more awesome and dynamic ones. Read It and Weep was about her swallowing her pride and admitting she enjoyed something egg-headed, ergo uncool, like reading. Yeah, she ultimately realized the Shrill's values, and she named the Shrill Tank, by the way, and embraced her love for reading, but again, the lesson needed to be learned in overcoming her ego. And the issues I have with her that I mentioned before, well, this is kinda where they come right in. Her arrogance, to me, is something of a personal annoyance. That cocky attitude she carries is one that I don't really find attractive in people, or ponies for that matter. Yeah, Rarity's my favorite, and she can get rather vain and self-absorbed too, but with her it's just less annoying. I don't know, call it double standard, but it is what it is. I just find it less appealing in Rainbow Dash than in Rarity. Yet, in spite of my personal dislike, I actually see how she's a worthwhile character. She has flaws, but instead of making her a bad character, they make her well-rounded. I can see the appeal of her coolness and confidence, and while she has certain jerk-like qualities, she really does believe in her friends. In fact, I can even see some parallels between her and Rarity. Both have certain characteristics that could be described as self-centered, cockiness for Dash, and vanity for Rarity, and a healthy ego for both of them. And yet their core element is inherently selfless. Both are highly driven and goal-oriented, and yet they value their friends. Both struggle with the choice between their friends and their goals, but ultimately side with, again, their friends. Anyway, that wraps up this week's episode. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, all of that great stuff, and I'll see you next time on another Pony Analysis. Check out some of my other videos and be sure to hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching.